Good morning. Good morning. Live session starts now. Good morning. Good morning. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Live session start now. How are you? Mike Jensen, good morning. How are you? So we want to talk about what's going on. So I'm trying to share my screen first. Oh, share my session first, then share my screen, then take questions. If you have questions, please put it in the comment section. Okay. Good. Good. That's nice to hear that. Nice to hear that. Yeah, I'm just trying to basically talk about what's going on. Meanwhile, what's you need to be sharing because I'm sharing now. You see my phone? I'm trying to share. Uh, I'm trying to share so we can get right into it. Okay, let's get right into it. What's going on? Mike Jensen says, "What is the news?" Okay, yeah, that's what we want to talk about. The first thing is expedite removal. It's going on. Okay, expedite removal is going on. We want to talk about who's the target for those expedite removal. Who is the target? That's what we want to discuss. The first thing. That's the first topic. Meanwhile, if you have a question, just please put it in the comment section as I share my screen. What is expedite removal, first of all? Expedite removal is technically the process by which they can remove an individual without hearing in immigration court. They can just remove the person without hearing in immigration court. Why? Because they have the right to do so. If the person hasn't been here for more than 2 years, okay, they can just terminate their asylum claim, terminate their parole, and just remove them. Especially like you know how they terminated this program from Haiti, Cuba, and Haiti, Cuba, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. So those people are mostly targets for expedite removal if they don't have anything else, because they haven't been here for more than 2 years, I believe. If you've been here for more than 2 years, then you have to be able to prove it. Okay. Let me share my screen first. By the way, you need to be sharing this live session because we need people in the live session. I don't see enough people because this is really sensitive topic. Very sensitive topic. We need a lot of people. Okay, this is what you need to know before going to court, immigration court. Okay. This is they gave us so we can help you guys. It's just like a summary of what's going on. Who is the target? Okay. Who is the target of expedite removal? That's what you want to know, first of all. Who is the target? People who enter the United States without inspection, without legal papers or authorization, and cannot prove they have been physically present in the United States continuously for 2 years. people who enter the United States without inspection and they cannot prove they've been here for more than 2 years continuously, those are the people who are targets for expedited removal. That's number one. Number two, people whose parole status has been terminated, like we're talking about Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, Venezuela. If it has been terminated, canceled, including CBP-1 participants and other humanitarian parolees, even if they've been in the United States for over 2 years. This is strange, right? People who enter without inspection, been here for less than 2 years, or they cannot prove that they've been here for more than 2 years continuously, they're the target. Secondly, people who enter with parole, but parole has been canceled, including the people who use CBP-1 participants, or those who came with humanitarian parole, even if they've been here for over 2 years. That includes the one we're talking about here, the people who came under this Biden program, the Nicaragua, Venezuela, Haiti, Cuba, and other humanitarian parole like Ukraine, Afghanistan. They came under humanitarian parole. If it has been canceled and you don't have anything else, even if you've been here for more than 2 years, like 3 years or 4 years, because under Biden, probably 4 years already, and now you have nothing, you will be target for expedited removal. Okay. And what can you do? You still have to request to ICE to give you a credible fear interview so that they can hold your case. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing here. And it's happening where? It's happening in court hearings. That's where they are arresting outside of court, or at the USCIS office interview. That's where they are arresting too. Basically, what's going on is that once your case gets referred to court, ICE attorneys or PLA, they will dismiss the case, ask the judge to dismiss the case based on expedited removal process, and the judge will agree to dismiss the case. And once you get out, you don't have anything pending, you get arrested and placed in removal, expedited removal, and the person gets deported. Because expedited removal goes quick. You don't have the hearing date and stuff like that because you no longer are in court. It goes faster. So that's the goal. Okay. Those are the things you have to be aware of. And what exactly can you do? Again, if you don't have a lawyer, you have to be able to assert your credible fear so that ICE can perform that interview, or the credible fear interview, so that you can stay, either because of torture, convention against torture, or withholding of removal, under those two, basically under those two reliefs. Okay. But if you have a lawyer, then the lawyer will know how to, oppose the dismissal, file for an appeal, and stuff like that. But that it's something you have to do. And what is the outcome of expedited removal is that deportation happen as little as 1 day. Okay, the person gets deported like in 1 day. No right to appeal the decision. There's no right to appeal that decision, and there's a 5 years ban attached to that deportation order because the person's coming from the border, right? The bar is 5 years. And then the person has long-term challenges obtaining future visas or being reunited with US-based family. So that's why if you're going to court and you know that you were granted parole and parole was canceled, and even if you've been here for more than 2 years, you have to have a lawyer to help defend that, or to help file motion to oppose dismissal or file an appeal so that the dismissal order can be stayed. Because once you file the appeal, it stays whatever order immigration judge has placed under your name, right? Whatever they enter as an order, it stays that. It just stayed like that on pause, okay? Until they decide the case on appeal, which buys you some time to figure out what is your next move. Yeah, that's what's going on when it comes to expedite removal. So something to be aware of. It's happening. It's really happening. And what are the documents that someone might have in order to demonstrate, you know, that they've been here for more than two years? Well, you have to have like lease or rental agreement. If you have work permits, even old one, you have to have those on you to show that you've been here for more than 2 years. Medical records, if you have those, employment records, school records, um, letters coming from, let's say, bank, utility bills, letter, uh, mail postmark. So anything that shows that you've been here for more than 2 years continuously, have to have those elements so you can defend yourself that you're not subject to expedite removal. Okay, because expedite removal, once you enter there, there's no right to appeal. So, and you don't want that. Let's take questions first before we go to another topic. Let's see, we have here. Good morning, Kelvin Matobula. How are you? Good morning. Please share. We need more people in this live session because those are important information. Please go ahead and share, by the way. Please go ahead and share. We need more people in this live session. I'm trying to share since you're not sharing. Let me share because we really need a lot of people in this live session. That's the first news, okay? Expedite removal. Yeah, please like, by the way, please like. Please like to, I don't see the likes here. Please like. I'm trying to share. Okay, so have you done motion to reopen this year as a joint motion to reopen? No, this year, since we started in 2025, I did not do any joint motion to reopen. Okay. Yeah, I did not do it because, especially for old cases, at this point, I'm not gonna do it because ICE is not willing to join the case. So yeah, unless you have exceptional circumstances and you want to just file a sua sponte motion with the court, then yes, I can do that. But just join motion to ask ICE, can you join this case so we can reopen this old case? No, I'm not doing it because ICE is not willing to reopen those cases. Maybe I might make exception for TPS holders. I can try for TPS holders who tried to go out and came back with a parole. I can try for TPS holders. Other than that, no. At this point, no, because ICE is not willing to do that. And I haven't heard anybody in my environment or in that associations, in the association for lawyers talking about they've been successful. No, I did not hear anybody being successful with those joint motion to reopen this year. Yeah, people who are being who are successful is either on the TPS or SIG, special immigrant juvenile. Yeah, so those are the people who have some type of success with those joint motion to reopen. just because of certain rules, you know, that applies under their circumstances. But other than that, no, unless the person has a specific reason, like exceptional circumstances type of reason, not just like financial hardship. Nah, it's not gonna work. Yeah. So yeah, we just have to give it some time and see until the end of the year how after they done, no, like done after they do their deportation quota. If they feel like they've deported enough people, maybe they'll be open to reopen all cases. I don't know. Yeah, let's just wait and see. Okay. So we want to talk about the second news. Second news. What is the second news? Okay. We want to talk about the second news and what is the second news? The second news is basically what's going on with green card. Okay. What is going on with green card applications? What's going on is that USCIS is doing extensive investigations on cases where the person has been has a green card, and now they're applying for U.S. citizenship, especially those who are applying for U.S. citizenship under marriage. Okay, if your case is a little bit shaky, I don't think this is the time to apply for citizenship because there is a lot of investigation going on for those type of cases when it comes to green card applications. And you have to know too that they pause the green card applications for asylee and refugee. It's still on pause. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Okay. What else we're gonna talk about? Then I'm gonna talk about some other news. Let's see if we have a question here. But they're answering your emails already. I don't think you're gonna win because somebody's not answering your phone call. If they're answering your email, it means they're responding. So if they don't want to talk to you over the phone because probably there's nothing to update that requires a phone call. So if they're answering your emails, then I think you're fine, right? I mean, when it comes to suing a lawyer, you have to have good argument. Otherwise, you're just gonna lose your money. Yeah, you have to have good arguments as to why. The reason people sue a lawyer is if the lawyer made a mistake on their case, and the mistake was about their right, especially like they made a mistake and you lost your right. That's when you can sue a lawyer. But again, the lawyer will have the opportunity to respond as well. It's not like you just sue, you win, because the lawyer is the lawyer, right? They're going to respond and fight those accusations. So, yeah. Hi, Mahad. How are you? How you feeling this lovely morning? I haven't seen you for a long time. Where have you been? Where have you been in this Trump era? A lot is going on. I haven't seen you for a long time. You don't come to my live session anymore. You're sick and tired of this administration. They don't answer your email as well. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you what you decide to. You can go to their office, go to their office and find out what's going on. Yeah. Sometimes if there's no response because they don't have an answer, maybe the case is pending. You just have to wait until you get the answer. You know what I mean? You have to go to their office to find out what's going on. Yeah, because the lawsuit is just not like about you, because the other person too is gonna bring their argument. So up to you now to decide if it's worth the money. Suing, it's not that simple as you think. Yeah. So if the case is pending and there's nothing they can do, you just wait. Sometimes the case is pending forever. So you just wait and see until when the yeah, and see how it's going. Because sometimes the cases are pending forever. And people just have to be aware that the case are pending. There's nothing you can do. Especially when the case is pending in immigration court, there's pretty much nothing you can do. You wait for the day of the trial. Okay. Let me see. Let me see if we have like the another news I wanted to talk about. Meanwhile, if somebody else has a question, please put it in the section, the comment section, so we can continue. I want to share. Yeah, if you have a question, please put it in the comment section. Okay, please put it in the comment section. I want to share this other news here that we know, right? ICE targets migrant to arrest at courthouse. This we already talked about. Expedited removal. What else we have here? This one, this is the one I wanted to talk about here. Okay, the Trump administration wants to create an office of remigration. Wow, this is huge. I'm going to discuss it. Trump to end 530,000 migrants into the U.S. The parole program for Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, Venezuela terminated. And those people too are subject to expedited removal. And then we have student visa that have been, suspended. And what else we want to talk? We want to talk about this, okay? This is what I want to talk about. The Trump administration wants to create an office of remigration. It's an European plan to expel minorities and immigrants from Western nations. May soon have a dedicated office following a Trump administration organization of the State Department. Okay, so basically, they want to go like pretty much go over even legal immigration, and then try to figure out those who enter here by way of fraud, and just like to try to start like removing people. Basically, that's what it is. As part of a sweeping reorganization of the State Department, the Trump administration is creating an office of remigration. Remigration is an immigration policy embraced by extremists that calls for removal of all migrants, including non-assimilated citizens, with the goal of creating white ethno states in Western countries. Basically, what they're trying to say. Remember when they came up with a policy saying that, well, they can, if you don't speak English, you cannot be a truck driver, in terms of like driving, the big truck drivers, those who like transport merchandise from this state to another state using those highway means of transportation. So yeah, that too is part of this. Basically, what they're saying, if the person cannot speak English, they have to go home. Yeah, the detail of the plan are contained in a 136-page notification document sent by the State Department, including the House of Foreign Affairs and Appropriation Committees, the State Foreign Relations. The Office of Remigration will serve as the Bureau of Population, Refugee, and Migration. yeah, the document which it will provide a policy platform for interagency coordination with DHS and other agencies on removal, repatriation, and for intra-agency policy work advance the president's immigration agenda. So basically, yeah, that's what they're trying to do. You can go on and read it. It's kind of scary, but anyway, that's one of the news. Let me stop right here and see what is going on here. Yeah. And another thing that is going on too is that SIG, basically special immigrant juvenile, they're not giving them the deferred action, because basically when the person win or I-360 approval for special immigrant juvenile get approved, you get a deferred action. So meaning they cannot deport you. But nowadays people are reporting that USCIS is not giving that deferred action. That's something that's going on too. Yeah, so basically USCIS issued a notice that proposes a new G325A, removing the option on the form to request initial deferred action and deferred action renewals for special immigrant juvenile beneficiary. That's really bad, because those are the people who actually had protection once I-360, just like VAWA. VAWA, when it's approved, you have a deferred action, meaning they cannot deport you. But now SIG2 used to be like that. So, but now they're saying that they noticed that USCIS is trying to remove that option or has removed it. Yeah, something along those lines. So those are the things that you have to be aware of. What else we have here? Yeah. How much cost it? Yeah, Sila, I think I've talked to you before, right? You need to email me. I don't just give prices like that. Yeah, I have to know your cases and decide. Yeah, if you want to know, you need to email me. Oh, what else? What else is going on? Those are the things that are going on, okay? So you need to be aware of anything that is going on right now, immigration related, because you don't want to stay there and then, yeah, and be surprised. So I'm taking questions. I'm taking questions now. If you have a question, please put it. Let me put this. Okay. So yeah, what else we have here? What else we have here? What else we have here? Let us know. What else you've noticed, like for people who are going to those immigration proceedings, what else you notice? I have one coming up by the end of this month. So let me know what else you've noticed so far. If you notice something, let me know. If you haven't noticed something, let me know in the comment section. What else have you noticed so far? Yeah, a lot of things is going on, but you just have to be like aware so you don't get surprised, by any of those things. Let me see. What else I see here? Mhm. Okay. Let's see if we're gonna see anything else. Anything else? I don't think we don't have questions. If we don't have questions, I guess I'm just gonna. Okay. Good morning. Are minor theft charges a deportable offense now? Yes, it even requires mandatory detention. Remember about this? Uh, I guess Lakin Riley Act, the one initiated. It was initiated because of this incident that happened in Georgia. So yes, because of that, theft-related offenses are deportable offenses, and they require mandatory detention. That's why when a person had uh, yeah, it's really deportable offenses right now. Yeah, mandatory detention, even minor theft crime. Remember, because of what happened in Georgia. So, and then the Lake and Valley Act became law. That's why you see people coming at the airport. That's why there was this trend where they will arrest someone who's crossing the border, or someone who has a valid green card coming, returning to the US. They had a secondary questioning, and some people were placed in deportation, removal, or detention center because of that. So the simple answer is yes. Yes, gotta be careful with those things. Even when it seems like minor, but when related to, yeah, remember they say even shoplifting. Shoplifting is basically a minor offense. Yeah, but yeah, yeah. The simple answer is yes, my friend. Yeah, you should just be careful and try to when you're doing anything, you just have to be careful. Yes, 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 we're here. Okay. Do we have any question? Do we have any more questions? If we don't have question, I would like to discuss my siblings' immigrant visa over the phone. So technically you need a consultation, okay? Let me give you the link where you can schedule your consultation. Because I don't talk for free over the phone. You gotta pay me. The only time I'm here to talk is now. Okay? Let me give you the consultation link. You can schedule it. Let me give you the consultation link. Let me give you the consultation link. Yeah, that's the consultation. Raymond Tumbi, that's the consultation link right there. Just click on it and schedule it, okay? So we can discuss your question. Are you the one who just called? Are you the one who just called with phone number starting 859? Raymond Tumbi, are you the one who called with the phone number starting 859, ending in 15? Because I can tell here who's calling, because I have it, it's attached. No, that's not you. Okay. But anyway, so if you need a consultation, just schedule it, please. Schedule it. I can talk to you once you schedule it. You can schedule it today or when you're ready. Yeah, if you're ready today, you schedule it. If you're not ready today, you can schedule it for tomorrow. Okay. I'm looking here. My client got released now. He's free from detention center. I can see the bond here, bond payment status. Oh, this is great. Let me just do a screenshot so I can show you. I need to do a screenshot and show you. How I'm trying to do a screenshot so I can show you. The screenshot is on. I like when the screenshot is here, so you can take it. And anyway, I wanted to show you this, but let's see. I know how I'm gonna do it. Hold on. want to show you. Let's see if I can show you that. Let me see if I can erase the name. Hold on. Yeah, I just want to show you proof, you know. Because people like to see proof before they believe what you're telling them. I'm not good with technology. Jeez. I wanted to show you that I'm not good with technology. But anyway, the guy got released today. Just wanted to show you proof of it. But I have to, you know, erase his name. But I can't do, not good with technology. Let's see if I can email it to me so I can. Yeah, let's see. Compose. I can't even see the yeah. Anyway. Okay, hold on. I'm trying here. It's not easy. I'm not technology. That's why my videos are just like whatever. I'm not good with technology. I try to get people to do my technology. Sometimes they don't get it right the way I want it. That's why I'm like, you know what, let me just do it myself. Anyway, the guy got released today. I wanted to show you the screenshot of it, but because I can't let's see if I can do it. Okay. Let's see if I can do it and erase the name of the person. Okay. Okay. So let's see if we can erase the name of the person. Nice. Okay. I think I got it. Got it. Let's save. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. Let me see if I can show you now. Let me close this one. This one, close this one. Okay. Yeah, let me show you now what I was talking about. You know, I was talking about the guy got released today. Share. It's this one. It's this one. You see? Bond payment request status. Payment request today is June 3rd, 2025, 8 a.m. The alien has been released. So I had to erase the name so for privacy concern. Okay. It's coming from ICE. Okay. I just got it now. Bravo. This is it. So I have to stop sharing, go back here. Okay. Anyway, Herman Tumbi, if you need a consultation, please schedule it. I already give you the link. This is it for today, right? We don't have a lot of questions. I just wanted to share what's actually going on in general. If you miss it, you go back from the beginning and then we can start. You can just listen from the beginning, at least the first 15 minutes. You have an idea of what's going on. Anybody else who need a consultation, just please schedule it. Consultation link in the description box. Until next time, bye-bye.